Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? Sorry I kept y'all waiting. Listen, okay, I'm ready. Hey, everybody, how you guys doing? Happy, I guess, early holidays, y'all. Let's get right into it. The streets are talking. I decided to come on because I kind of wanted to have a funny live or what's going on with Puffy, but not ha ha, right? Who am I kidding? It's going to be a little bit of haha. Y'all, we got to talk about what is going on with Diddy. I know there's something every day, but today's a little funny and also a little scary. Did you guys see my video about that DJ that they said was linked to Diddy? Diddy, if you guys don't know, has been in the UK since like September. Apparently, Cassie hit him with the paperwork, or at least a demand or whatever, in June or July. He's been knowing this is coming out. As a matter of fact, people are saying that is why he gave releases to everybody in Bad Boy for like pennies on the dollar. I think it was in July, Aubrey said, right? So he's been knowing this coming out. It's interesting he's spending a lot of time in London. As a matter of fact, it's pretty much confirmed that he spent Thanksgiving in London with Quincy. I don't think the twins were there. I think they were with Kumar Lee, but it was with Quincy, Christian, not Justin, because if you guys haven't seen my video, Justin is sticking by his mama and rolling out with his mama. But y'all, let's get into this mess because, baby, Diddy was just spotted in London and everybody says he is primed for his comeback. He really thinks he can beat this. How do we know? Because his video guy is in London. Puffy's whole team is in London. Jamie, thank you so much. I want to give a shout out to Jamie for giving me the 411. His whole team is in London right now, and they are taking pictures. They are partying. They are filming. They really honestly think they are going to make a comeback. As a matter of fact, his head video guy posted some mess on Instagram. I'll play it, talking about some, F what everybody say, just go hard. F what everybody say. Does that include the feds? Does that include the prosecution? I'm just saying. You talking about F what everybody say, sir. There are different people to say F to and different people F to. Also, we had to get somebody from, listen, Gene Dill, if you guys don't know, used to be Diddy's former head of security, not Roger Bonds, not the man that got paid off. Gene Dill ain't get paid off. He was actually one of Puffy's friends. But for now on, we are going to refer to Gene Dill as the internet's uncle, the internet's daddy, because he was talking, and I swear to God, I started cracking up because I felt like he's telling a story about Diddy, his love of B-plugs, his love of Turkish baths. I'm going to play that video for y'all. But when I was watching Gene talk, I literally just had to crack up because I don't know why it seemed like when my dad is trying to explain, and my dad was trying to explain what a Turkish bath was, the look on his face, the way he's like, so you know what it is? And me, no, what's that, Dad? Men, they come and do this and that. Listen, Dr. J, 1913. Thank you. You've been a member for 26. Wow, you've been a member since the beginning. I've been on YouTube for 26 months. You've been a member. Y'all, please give Dr. J 1913 a bunch of love. And she says, I feel for Kim's family in Columbus, Georgia. I do feel for Kim's family, but if all these internet rumors can be believed, I really feel for Christian and Justin, of course, because can you imagine how crazy things are that your daddy got these charges against them? You saw, no matter what we read about, they were there and actually saw what Diddy did to their mom. Plus, he got all these charges and they're still rolling with them. I don't know. I guess it's called disassociation or something, right? Anyway, y'all, we're going to get into, but thank you so much, Dr. J, 1913. We're going to get into all that mess. Let me fix my screen. Let me fix my hair. Okay, right? And what else did I put in the title? I promise more. Oh, so Diddy's caught in London. Oh my God. Diddy's gang sign got affiliations. Y'all, Why is Christian Combs out here literally blowing up his dad's spot? Maybe this is the reason everybody's so afraid of Diddy. I'm gonna play the video where he's throwing up rapes and playing claiming GDK. If you guys do not know what GDK is, it stands for gangsters, disciples, murkers, right? However, Yella, right? King Yella actually came out, and I think he said what everybody actually meant, right? Hold on a second. My brother. 1 second. So anyway, I'll talk why I text. Can I do it? Let's see. Y'all listen, y'all want to start off with something funny, because that mess about that DJ that had connections to Diddy, that true crime stuff. What? 7:13 a.m. Hold on. See you soon. Now to see. Okay, so that true crime stuff really honestly scared me. Y'all know that mess scares me. And I literally, after that, every time I heard the ice maker move, every time I heard the heat come on, every time something happened, I was like, oh, right? Y'all know I hate true crime stuff because I'm scary. I'm scary. I'm scary. So we need something to cleanse the palate. Y'all, so where are we at? Diddy's planning his comeback, right? It's not going to work. Not as long as I'm on the internet. I mean, it might work, but I'm going to do everything I can. And you guys are too, to stop him. I'm doing a little research as to what he was up to in London. And baby, it was nothing nice, right? On top of that, there's some stuff with Justin, but let's talk about Christian. Listen what Christian said. So gangster disciples, they are hardcore. Gangsta. He was sitting up there throwing rakes. Everybody was very, very confused. Let me show y'all the video. We're going to get past Gene. Let me show you the Sean Combs. We can come back to Gene. Gene tickles me so much. He is the internet's father. He really is. He just tickles me. Anyway, hold on. Where's the thing? No, that's King Yella. Let's see. Hold on. We're going to have to, let's get to, what's his name first? Christian first. This might be a little stagger, but we'll get there.
No, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. No, that's King Yella. Hold on. If you guys don't know who any of these people are, good. That means that you are staying out of trouble. So this was a pop quiz to see who's in the streets and who needs to stay out of trouble. Hold on. Here we go.
Baby.
GDK.
So if you guys don't know what you just watched, that was the son of the Pose billionaire, Sean Puffy Diddy Combs, who grew up in a country club, gated community, probably got a butler, assistant, everything, throwing down rakes, right? Putting down rakes and claiming GDK, that is Larry Hoover's. If you guys don't know, they are a super powerful and well-connected G-land group. Again, first, let me drag Christian, because I don't know what that boy's problem is, but I'm guessing it's the fact that he got Puffy as a father. I'm guessing that's actually what the problem is. Because when you grow up in houses like that, there got to be things messed up. I remember, right? I remember when Kim first died and Puffy was, I was just talking to my girl about this morning. Kim just passed away and Puffy was going on his, oh, I'm the best dad thing, right? And I remember being like, I was falling for it because, like, you know, he can't be a monster. And I do remember how he was on, I think, the Breakfast Club. And he was laughing with them about the way that, like, you basically mentally abuse women. You don't ever let them feel like this, and laughing about it. Yeah, you know, you got to make them feel like, you know, they like 20%. They got to earn the other 80. And he was basically just outlining what he had done to Kim Porter for her whole life. And Christian was sitting right next to him. I'm trying to find the clip for the next live. Christian was sitting right next to him and just like looked over at him and was like, literally like, yo, that's what you used to do to my mom. And that's when it clicked for me. Diddy was a sociopath. You can't believe anything he said, because that was some weird, cold-blooded mess to happen. So what you are about to see is the billionaire's son, or deposed billionaire's son, throwing up G signs, right? I think I already played it, but when people really just dragged him for it, people literally said, you need to sit down for Christ's sakes. You know, you do not run in those streets. How are you claiming GD Key? Let me read you some of the funny comments, right? Somebody, Webb Warm said, dude grew up in a mansion behind a gated community. Another person said, my ninja, what are you doing? Hold on, there's more, because these are actually funny. Then we'll get to King Yella's response. If you don't know who he is, good. That means you keeping out of trouble. All right. Another person said, when he leave the gated community and see the real gangster disciples. Another person said, King Harris and King Combs both standing on business. Another person said, seemed like ninjas start claiming the, this is some real tea. They said it seemed like ninjas start claiming the gangs they getting extorted by. I know that's right. Can somebody call Drake to the front of the class, to the front of the congregation? We would like to have a word with them. They said in his case, GDK stand for, in his case, they're talking about Tristan's case, GDK stand for gays Diddy knows. He disowning the freak offs and allegations. And then they said these rich boys want to be hood so bad. I hate that for them. Somebody also said the rich gangster aesthetic plagues the Black community. Listen, another person said, wait, to be rich, to be a gangbanger is insane. Another person said, I'm going to act like I know what any of this means. This is Verdoodle. Anyway, right? So anyway, listen, let's get into what King Yella had to say, because it's weird that they're moving like that. And the reason I say this, to bring it up all past the jokes, right? People are saying that this is part of Puffy's message and has come back. Christian, his son, doing this, right? It's a way to Diddy to kind of send messages to people that Ish ain't sweet. And he's still out there running the streets. And to watch your mouth and watch what you say. And he really thinks that he can kind of bully or intimidate or scare people and being quiet. Again, I don't know if this is true. This is what the streets are saying. I will say this. Who? Because I'll be honest with you, right? I'll be honest with you. What is going on with my computer? Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Let me just play this video. See what we can do. 1 second, y'all. Something is wrong with the internet connection. What is going on? All right, let's get in here. If y'all can hear me, it's cool. We'll just keep it going. Let me play this. Let me play this really, really quick. Who is this? Okay, I'm just. Thank you so much for the super chat. Said everybody want to be a gangster until it's time to do gangster stuff. Listen. You said yes. Y'all hit the likes if y'all like. All right, Azor TV said, 1 second, let's get into Azor TV. Azor TV said, Diddy is confident that he can make a comeback because he managed to get away with dirt for decades. Diddy did everything from setting up Tupac to slapping Jake. He thinks he's unstoppable. You know what? He actually might think he's unstoppable, right? Okay, if the video's lagging, I'm going to take my... Hold on, my audio was removed. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hello? Okay. It's still lagging. Hold on. Let me stop the cam for a second. And let me actually show this video by King Yella, because I think it is saying what a lot of us feel. Hold on, y'all. Let's cue this video up. Where's the internet's daddy? What's his name? Gene Deal. This guy is just so funny to me. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Here we go.
Internet.
So just to let y'all know, this is King Yella's response to Christian Combs And he's wondering what everybody else is like, dude, what is you doing? But again, I think that Diddy is literally trying to get his affiliations going and to remind people that it's not sweet and to watch your mouth. Hold on, here we go.
Puff Daddy's son come out with GDK. Bro, it's not a good time while your daddy fighting all these allegations and crazy stuff he got going on with him right now. Why would you even try to involve yourself into a GDK movement or anything, gang? You was born famous and rich and famous. Like, what is you doing, King Combs? And the crazy part is, somebody called me and asked me, with you on the phone, you forgot we was on the phone? And you asked me, should you do drill music? I said, bro, why would you do drill music? You don't even come from the streets. You don't come from none of that.
At all.
You was like, you right. At the end of the day, man.
What is going on? All right, can y'all hear me? We might have to shut this live down and come back on a different time. Can y'all hear me or not? Hit 1 if you can hear me. Hit 2 if you can't. Anyone? Oh my God. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to read some of these comments. Hopefully y'all can hear me. If not, somebody said Diddy is confident he can make a comeback because he managed to get
anything. Y'all industry people do anything to try to be cool, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you're going to get yourself. Let me be quiet. Just be careful what you do and what you put out in this universe. This is just weird to me, gang. Like, God bless you, man. Queen Combs, man. You famous, been a Bruford all your life. Never, not
okay.
from the street.
All right. I do not know what is going on with this internet connection. Maybe I just got diddied. I really don't know. But hold on. Let me just say what I got to say. And then we can go. All right. Oh my God. Okay. So anyway, listen. Diddy is out there doing all that mess, and it really don't make any sense, especially when you think about the fact that he is literally out there, people are saying, threatening people to be quiet with a promise of something. They said that Diddy is confident that he can make a comeback because he managed to get away with dirt for decades. Diddy did everything from setting up Tupac to slapping Drake. He thinks he's unstoppable. I agree, but I think now the buck has stopped. Black Diva, thank you for rocking with me from the beginning. You've been a member for 22 months. Hit the like button for the hardest working woman on YouTube. Oh, y'all flatter me. Thank y'all so much. This is fun for me, though. Azor TV, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, so let's get into it, right? Because there's a few things that are going on. Do y'all believe that, first of all, Diddy is literally telling people they better lay low? I 100% believe. I think that he's ridiculous and insane to think that he is going to stage a comeback, especially after he has been all over London acting like he hiding out in Bali with Russell Simmons. Do you feel what I'm saying? It's like, how come you haven't made a comment about anything? How come, do you really think you are good? First of all, can we talk about Diddy's last album? First of all, Diddy's last album completely, right? Somebody said Diddy. My Fi said, Diddy put a fix on your internet. I know he did. There's some chickens laying around in plastic bags on the street, headless somewhere. But honestly, right? Diddy's last album, before we knew anything, let me see if I can come back on. Is my internet better? Diddy's last album, okay, before, God, this place don't got any internet. Diddy's last album, even before before this Cassie mess came out. In 3 months, sold 26,000 copies. The fact that this man has a videographer and everything else running behind him, showing stuff. Do you really, in any stretch of the word, think anything that you create, anything that's artistic, anything that's good in this life, do you really honestly think you are going to create it, Diddy? I ask of you, do you honestly think that anything like that is actually going to happen? You couldn't even make an album chart when you had everybody on your side talking about your neighbor's brother love. Now that we know that you are Father Demon, what do you think's going to happen, Diddy? Anyway, right? Gene Deal was out there talking about Diddy. Let me see if I can actually play this into the thing because something is lagging with the internet, but over here, but it's probably Diddy. Diddy found out where I stay. He found out where my mama lived. Hold on, let me put something up so people can actually see this, right? Where y'all at? Where are y'all at? Let's see. No, that's not working. This. Oh, let's see if we can do this. Let's add an overlay. Shall we? Watch, I crash my whole computer. But you know what? Never stopped me before. Okay, so anyway, so Gene Deal was putting this up. Let's just play Gene because we need to talk about this. You know what? This is just going to be humor. Hold on, y'all. This is just going to be humor. We're going to do all that. Okay, does that look better? I think that looks better. Okay, let's go. All right, so I can't show you all the video because the internet here sucks, but what I will do is actually play you this little Gene Deal thing. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Press 1 if you can hear it. Press 2 if you can't, all right? Y'all know the deal. Okay, so this was Gene and what he was actually commenting on and saying, which I found like super, super interesting. Hold on a second.
Also, man, this lawsuit is crazy, man. She alleges that, Diddy, he made her hire and have sex with male prostitutes while he recorded it and masturbated.
Oh, sorry, I should have streamed it. Hold on.
It's a lawsuit, man. he do it all. Yo, what you want to say about that, bro? You understand? He didn't want it to come back to him in a way. He hiring the people. He gonna put it all on her. Cause she knew what he liked. Cause she wasn't just hiring it for her. Don't get that effed up, Art. If you think that she was just hiring those male prostitutes for herself, nah.
I don't know why I find this guy so funny. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry, y'all. My video is, it's horrible. Sorry, guys. My video is horrible right now, but we're going to get this together. I don't know I do know what's going on. God. Hold on.
Bruh, I was in one of those exotic bookstores with him. I saw this dude pick up butt plugs. And that's the first time I ever seen some shit like that. And when I said, yo, my man, what you getting this for? He said, can I do my shopping by myself? And I said, yeah. And when I looked up there, it said bugs. I bust out laughing and went to the front door. So, you heard the rumors?
Okay, so just to let you guys know, if you don't know who you're listening to, you are listening to the lovely sounds. There's more, but I just want to let y'all know. You're listening to the lovely sounds of Gene Deal. He actually has full interviews on the art of dialogue. Y'all should follow them. They're actually really good. Where Gene Deal used to be Puffy's former head of security, not the one that he paid, but the other head of security, the one that had some sense. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so listen. Let's continue with Gene Deal exposing Diddy. Hold on.
I knew I used to wait outside a Turkish baths for him. You know what they do in the Turkish baths? No, I don't. Oh, you don't? Okay. That's where a lot of gay men meet. And they all take hot baths together.
I'm laughing not because it's funny. Who cares, right? Like, baby, do you, as long as it's legal and the people are willing, do whatever you want in your life, right? But the fact of the matter is, he is literally giggling like he is somebody's dad, right? He's giggling like he is someone's dad. That's what I'm laughing at. Like somebody's dad trying to explain what a Turkish bath is, you know? I'm just like, you know what that is? Hold on.
To each his own, though, bruh. But that's a lot of that these guys get into when they start having certain meetings with certain people, and they meet them at the Turkish bath, and they do their meetings, and they meet their people in those type of situations where they're comfortable at, so they don't have to worry about their indiscretions coming out. You mean? You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, twice, sometimes 3 times a week, me and the driver be outside, he'll run into the Turkish bath. Got that big ass tub at home, but you want to go? No, go ahead.
So anyway, I don't know why that just, let me see if I can come on. It's the internet. Can y'all hear me? The internet was removed. Am I back yet? Can I see? Can y'all hear me? I think it's good. Hold on. I'm scared to actually show my face again. Cause like Diddy gonna hex me again. Okay, I'm back. Hey guys. All right. You know what? Yes, yelling at whatever. Let's put this video
Come
on.
from a rich daddy
Okay.
that's fighting a bunch of.
So back to what I was saying, right? Talking trash. That was Gene Deal talking about Diddy. Now, one of the things it opens up, and this goes into why Diddy has been spotted in London. You know, at the end of the day, I want to say something, right? Diddy has always been like, you know, Diddy has always been, you know, he's been popular. He's moved up. He's done a lot of things. The only thing that I always thought was weird in the Diddy situation is why Diddy? And even his propensity for going through the escort catalogs, doing this, doing that. I used to always wonder, why Diddy? Why are you into this, right? It got my mind wondering with Gene Deal, and I'm just talking trash because that's what I do for a living, right? It got my mind wondering with Gene Deal and everything. How did Diddy get ahead? How did he get so powerful? How did he get so many wealthy men to invest in him? Now, I'm not saying it wasn't all talent, but when you think about it, Diddy actually wasn't talent. It wasn't until Biggie passed away that he even started getting in the front. He used to always be in the back, like, take that, right? But how did he get so far ahead? And where did he get his proclivities? Because I don't care what you say. I know what everybody says with Cassie and the FOs, but you cannot tell me that Misa Hill and Brim in the middle of the Bronx or Brooklyn or whatever, wherever they lived, uptown, right? You cannot tell me that she had her fingernails painted white and she was doing freak offs. That's when they were both babies. They didn't know nothing about that world, right? Even when he got into Quim Porter, it made me think, Where did he get this appetite from? Now, listen, I'm not talking about his appetite for, according to the podcast, The Fat Jewish Guy. That's the name of the podcast. I'm not talking about his proclivity to like to drink the milk of other men, if you will. That's not it. Like, please, right? My issue is, where did you get these strange delights? Like, these violent delights have violent ends. Where did you get a taste for these violent delights? I'm talking about what Cassie described, what was going on in her lawsuit. Where did he get the taste for that? Because again, I see a lot of people conflating being part of the LGBTQ society as being like a derelict or being this or that, when at the end of the day, they are not related at all. Diddy literally, according to Cassie, being a scourge on the world has nothing to do with whatever his sexual orientation is. Do you feel me? So I'm talking about the part that made it yucky, the part that made it ick, the part that made it, if you will, if Cassie can be believed, illegal. Just to let you guys know, something can be illegal without being criminal. Criminal means that the state is pressing charges. Illegal just said you did something against the law. Your actions can be illegal without being criminal, because you see the charges haven't been pressed. So this gets me to my point. Where did Diddy get his proclivity for these violent delights that have violent ends? And I was listening to the podcast that GÄNG did on the art of dialogue, which had me dying. He's super, super funny, real likable, real funny. Seems like somebody's father. Seems like my dad trying to explain some mess to me and walking around it and whatnot. But think about it. And this is what I'm investigating. I think I might have a video tomorrow. Where did Diddy get this thing? It makes me think. Do you know they say that like hurt people hurt people? Some, if people that are abused, it could go either way. They can either be a champion to make sure that happens to anybody else, or they can turn into a monster themselves. It makes me realize the way Diddy's violent delights that had violent ends, right? The way they were so specific. It's almost, if you think about it, like he was reenacting stuff that he had to do. But this time, he was in control. He had all the power. The same way Cassie was saying that she was throwing up for anxiety, this and that. And he's like, so what? Get up. You got to work. And just acting crazy. Maybe. And this isn't excusing Diddy, because, baby, you don't get to be a monster just because somebody like was a monster to you. I don't believe in that. Like, we all have free will. But it makes me honestly think, right? When Diddy was into all that and the way it was, so the cameras, the angles of this, I still do think that he was trading, if what Cassie can say can be true. And let me just point out, this podcast is all my speculation mixed with things that I've read and opinion, but we do know for the fact that Diddy maintains his innocence. He has not been convicted in a court of law. He does have charges pending. However, the trial has not started, okay? So this is what the streets are saying. Diddy is saying is 100% untrue, but I got to tell you what the streets are saying, and then you can decide who you actually believe until a court of law steps in, okay? But all jokes aside, and in all seriousness, I do 100% believe that when he was taking Cassie, he was like using that as a honeypot to bring other men to her that he wanted access to that wouldn't come regularly, such as when 50 Cent got that tape of Cassie, right? He's been trying to leave it to 50 Cent. He's been trying to get with him for a while, right? But also, right? And I think that he was trading it with other wealthy individuals or even businessmen that he wanted to have a deal. He would maybe offer up Cassie, trade Cassie, whatever, right? But honestly, where did he get that delight for? I understand having like an appetite, but that's just going into derangement. And it makes me think when Cassie was saying she had to do it once a week, she didn't get any breaks, Diddy was this and Diddy was that. It makes me believe when I listen to what GÄNG says about he had to stop by Turkish bathhouses to take meetings with executives and business people. This is GÄNG's words, right? And Diddy has not sued him. Gene's videos are still up. I don't know if somebody was saying that about me and I had the money, right? I would certainly say something about it. It makes you wonder, what has Diddy seen? What has Diddy experienced? And maybe instead of wanting to do better and making sure people were protected, maybe what Diddy did was try to take that anger and rage out on other people to make sure other people felt more humiliated and more debased than he had to be to climb ahead. And maybe that's why Diddy didn't think there was anything wrong with what he was doing. Because at the end of the day, we all do what we got to do to get to the top. Maybe that's the mindset Diddy had, you know? Somebody said, if you say Diddy drink the milk, then ask who else is alleged to drink it. Listen, I just know that the guy from the Fat Jewish Guy podcast, that's the name of it, he actually outlines when he was on Star Island. That is like one of the most exclusive islands in Miami. When he was on Star Island, he swears that he walked in where Diddy and Felix the Cat, he's a popular EDM DJ, were literally Roman style, spooning each other, Roman style in the sharing a glass of Hennessy, and it was super, super seductive. And they literally like whatever, right? Listen, I do know. Do you know another odd thing I want to talk about before I went? You know that little fire that happened at Kimora Lee's house? First of all, Kimora Lee lives in a mansion, like I've said. I can understand the chimney being blocked, but the fact that early in the morning a fire started, it's really weird, and it's a bad coincidence. But you know what's even weirder? You guys brought this to my attention, so we're going to talk about it. Diddy's twins were staying with Kimora Lee for the longest, right? They're super tight. Kimora Lee has helped raise them. They come around, all this other stuff. You guys don't think it's odd? You don't think it's odd that the twins are now in London with their father? They actually flew there a couple of days ago, right? And now they're in London with their dad. And as soon as they leave Kimora Lee's house, the fireplace catches on fire. And when I say the fireplace, if you zoom in on the pictures, it's the actual wood floor by the fire. And you guys know that most people actually pass away from fire, not from like the burns or something. It's usually the carbon monoxide that's in the air as all the oxygen gets eaten up. A lot of people that pass away in fires, they literally pass away while they're sleeping. If you think about when that fire started, it started early in the morning. Nobody should have been up. And it started a day or two after Diddy's girls went to London to be with their father. Again, it's a coincidence, but there's so many coincidences happen. I feel like we just need to speak on it, you know? I feel like you need to speak on it. Somebody said that they heard Puff's mama ain't nothing nice. Do you want to hear something really, really Shakespearean and really, really weird? Google pictures of Diddy's mom. I think it's Janice Combs. If I could, my internet's acting funny. If not, I put it up here. Google pictures of Diddy's mom. Why is almost every picture she wearing white fingernails? I don't know. It's giving every Shakespeare play. It's giving like the Lannisters, my brother, my lover. I'm just saying. It's giving Cersei and Jamie, but make it mommy, son. I don't know. And again, I'm not implying at all that there's anything untoward in Diddy and Janice Combs' relationship. I do think it's odd that he insisted that Cassie and every woman he's with have white fingernails, because he likes the way it looks around a dark-skinned male's maliness, right? And I find it odd that in almost every picture you Google of his mom, she has bright white fingernails. And let's not forget, she had white fingernails before white fingernails came into fashion. Even though, to be real with y'all gonna be talking about me in a couple of weeks, because like I'm busy traveling, so I haven't had a chance to get my nails done. And I'm sick of like acrylics and fake nails, because I think they're going to give me cancer. Every time I open up something else gives like cancer. So I'm going to just start doing regular nails. I know you don't care, but I'm getting to a point. I'm going to have white nails on as soon as I'm going to have white nail polish on, and y'all going to be like, Tisa's with the Diddy thing. But I'm being serious. If you Google a lot of pictures of Janice Combs, she has white fingernails. So you grew up seeing your mom's white fingernails from the time, because that's her thing, from the time you were young. And then you grew up and demanded not just all your paramours, not just all your hostages, if you leave it to Cassie from what she, not just the people, but also even your daughters always have white nail polish on. And the funny thing is, I know some people were like, I'm sure he didn't make his daughters wear not white nail polish. I understand that. And again, I'm not implying that there is anything untoward in the relationship between Diddy and his mom or his daughters. I think it's odd, though, that if you look at the color of white fingernails as something erotic, something that gets you going, right? Then I find it odd that you didn't say anything to your daughters like, I don't like the way that looked. Don't do that. No, girl, pink is your color. Do you know what I'm saying? It's almost like the way, like, remember when we were like younger and we would be putting on lip gloss, and now like 8-year-olds put on lip gloss because what's the big deal? Like nobody wants dry lips. But remember, like when we were younger, for our parents' generation, maybe lip gloss was looked at as like a little bit fresh, a little bit popping. Having glossy lips was a sign of eroticism, right? So then when you tried to like pull out like, your Dr. Pepper, Bonnie Bell lip smackers or whatever they're called, your mom and dad were like, no, it's chapstick for you. Let's get those matte looking lips. You know how chapstick be having your lips look like they still chapped, even though you got something on them. Do you see what I'm saying? Like usually or like the way like some people's parents never let, like my, well, I guess I can say it. My cousin, like she's half French, right? And in France, like red fingernails are considered very erotic. Like when a girl becomes of age or when you're available, and even like when you're old and you're doing it, you want those red fingernails, right? But when she was younger, had she picked like a red color from the salon, it would have been all hell to pay because it would have been like her. You know what I'm saying? The mom wouldn't have been comfortable with it. Let me take myself off a camera real quick. My camera. Sorry, guys. That's why it's weird that a parent, right, would allow a kid to do it when clearly, at the end of the day, yeah, it's just weird. It's weird. So let me get this straight. And this is all coincidence, right? So the twins were staying at Kimura's Lee's house, and then they decide to leave for London to meet their dad because Diddy's been hiding in London. I had a video to prove it, a whole bunch of photographic evidence, but I'll probably have to post it tomorrow because this internet is just acting funny. I don't know why. And it's supposed to be like, I don't know, right? I think I need to get the Starlink because this internet is just funny. But anyway, so they leave to go see their daddy, who's been hiding with Quincy and Christian. And then a few days later, the house you've been staying at for the longest catch on fire. I mean, it's weird. It's weird, like everything in Diddy's life, And I'm not saying he's involved. I'm just saying, can we talk about how weird this mess is? On top of that, we got the Turkish Bæth scandal, which people are implying that is how Diddy rose to fame. And that's another reason why Diddy is so cruel, harsh, and punishing to his artists, to his friends, to the women he dates, because at the end of the day, Diddy felt like he had to do some things to get ahead. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, it kind of makes sense because, again, it's not the gay part. It's the part of why did you have to demean? Why did you have to debase? Why did you have to humiliate? Why did you have to force? Why did you have to take such pride in literally debasing people down to their primal? And when they couldn't take it anymore, you insisted they do more. Like, remember that 6 story really, I'm going to post a video tomorrow or even tonight if the internet gets fixed, right? But you know what I thought was the most shocking out of Cassie's complaint, which, I mean, her filing, which honestly, all of it just broke my heart. But the weirdest part, and the part that I was just like, yo, you are like on a different level, almost like evil, like the devil. So remember there was that part where she was like, you know, all this stuff had happened. He had like beat her senseless, all this stuff, right? So we're already there. I'm already emotionally ripped open. And remember that part when she was like, you know what? He threw her a surprise birthday party, I think for her 30th birthday. I might get the year wrong, but it was definitely a surprise birthday party. And he threw it at like a big club in New York. And he had flown in all her friends, all her family, all their industry friends. I remember that party. Everybody who was anybody got an invite to the party. And that's when they were like, ain't no party like a puffy party, because a puffy party don't stop, right? That's when they were saying all that mess. And I remember the weirdest thing, right? That Cassie was like in the middle of that party. So imagine you're going in, right? And you walk in, your boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't know, them, they're like whatever you're into, literally went out of the way to throw a party that Page Six, New York Times, Vogue is covering. Everybody's covering this party, right? So you walk in and y'all had your problems, but you're just like, oh, wow. And you're having the best time. Your family, your friends, everybody is there, okay? And this mofo walks up to you, taps you on the shoulder and says, yo, come on, we got to go to a freak off. And you look at him like, what? Now, mind you, Cassie said these freak offs made her so anxious, made her throw up, made her feel like worse than anything in the world, right? Like literally just anxiety would send her spinning. So he tapped you like, yo, why you on top of the world? Your mom there, your brother there, everybody's there. Yo, come on, it's time for a freak off. And you're just like, no, I don't want to go. And then in the middle of the party, while everyone's there, he basically drags you out of the party. His head of security, Roger Barnes, was there, if I'm not mistaken, right? So he basically drags you out of the party in front of everybody you know, while you were just having the best birthday ever and on top of the world. He dragged you out of the party, forced you to go to a hotel room that was waiting, forced you to have a freak off, and then forced you to go back to the party. But by the time you got back with the freak off, everybody had kind of left with the party. It was winding down. So you had to return, makeup smear, looking a mess, zoot out of your mind. Because don't forget, Cassie said she had to like literally take everything and disassociate it. You're zooted out of your mind, and you literally, you have to walk back into the party. By that time, you know, because they're like, oh, the birthday girl left, and everybody thought you and Diddy left to go have a moment. No. Y'all left so he could go torture you, if Cassie can be believed. So you walk back, and everybody's kind of left. So he got a suite for all your friends. You walking back in looking like who shot what, right? Just looking rough. But everybody probably think y'all got frisky. They don't realize what actually happened. And all your friends are sitting around talking and joking. And then Diddy, who's like a demon, high out of his mind, grabs one of your girlfriends and dangles her over a 17-foot balcony. 17-floor balcony, because he thought it was funny. And then you are so zooted out of your mind because he kept you pumped up on everything, according to Cassie, that you couldn't even help. All you could do was just sit there like a zombie, watching. Sit there like a zombie because he had to dope you up so you could even get through the FO. And you sitting there watching like a zombie while your friend, one of your closest friends, is dangled off of the 17th floor. Y'all, tell me that's not like crazy. It's like he's literally, it's just like the devil. And my eyes more red than the devil is. Honestly, I want to know also who said that. Let me read some of these super chats. Sorry, guys. I like skipped past them. Did I get any more? Let's see. Black Diva, I think I said already. Thank you. Black Diva, also, thank you for being a member for 22 months. Amify, thank you again. Hit the like button. I can't even do my super chats. Okay, let me put, who else is this? Kita. What's up, Kita? Kita says, thanks for keeping your ears to the streets and bringing us a tea. You're welcome, Kita. Beautiful profile picture. But you know what I do want to say, Kita? I actually had a PowerPoint presentation, but because my internet is acting funny, I am literally screwed out here in these streets. I've been diddied, y'all. I've been diddied. So honestly, listen, tomorrow I'm going to drop a bunch of videos about why Diddy, I think that Diddy is hiding out in London. And honestly, it is weird that he is in London and not in America. And the fact that he has whole crews following him around, the fact that he really thinks he's going to beat this, the fact that now he has his whole family denied, right? The fact that, the fact that he even, oh my gosh, the fact, did he? I actually don't know. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about, but I don't have, I don't have the thing. You guys, I think Diddy has already started the PR campaign to make a comeback. And I think he's done that. Oh, hold on. Oh, the mosquito's trying to kill me. I think he's done that. I think he's done that, honestly, because let's be real. These big blogs have put out some of the craziest stories I've heard about Cassie and about that settlement. And it has not stopped. And it really honestly makes me believe that he's paying the blogs off. They always say the YouTubers are for sale, which I would say, I don't think that's true because, do I need to send somebody my Cash App? Nobody's ever approached me about a story, but honestly, I wouldn't do it anyway. But it's like this fallacy that YouTubers are paid off because honestly, they look at YouTubers as small potatoes. The neighbor, and I'm not saying these people are paid off, but the Shade Room, the Neighborhood Talk, whenever you see like low rent reality stars, they're like, ooh, who do you think is the most banging? Who got the best body? Who's couple goals? Y'all know, right? That most of those things are paid post. I'm not saying the big people have to pay, but the little people, the reality stars, the B-list stars, the C-list stars, they literally pay to be posted on those sites. Y'all know that, right? Right? When they do something like, ooh, couple goals, most of the people that are pictured, except for like Jay-Z and Beyonce ain't paying. Okay, fine, right? Nelly and Ashanti ain't paying. But those little people, those little couples in the middle, right? Like Portia and Simon. Portia and Simon are paying. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, Portia, yeah, maybe, but ain't nobody checking for Simon Gabota. Ain't nobody trying to see Portia's granddaddy either, right? You feel what I'm saying? But so they pay, but do you know what they do pay for? Because again, YouTube is small potatoes. What is it? Something on Hollywood Unlocked, something on the Shade Room, something on Neighborhood Talk can get 2, 3, 5, 15 million views. So that's who they pay to post stuff, to post their side of the story, to post their articles. Even the way they be taking sound clips now and chopping and screwing to say what they want, knowing that most people are not going to go to the original work, and then they can just spread misinformation. Alyssa, thank you so much. Alyssa said, thank you for your content coverage. Love your personality, jokes, and attention to detail. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, gorgeous. Love the Abby. Okay, this mosquito's trying. There is a mosquito right now on top of the internet not working. On top of everything, there is a mosquito stalking me right now. And it keeps stalking me. And I swear on God, I'm going to kill this mosquito and its whole bloodline. I swear to God. I swear. If somebody gave me 3 wishes, one of my wishes would be to be ever when a mosquito bit me to kill it's for my blood would flow and kill its whole bloodline. Anyway, let me focus. This mosquito, I'm going to kill this mosquito. It's the last thing I do, literally. So anyway, so anyway, right? Let's see. Let me just. Okay, so we are going, right? Okay, so anyway, where are we? Somebody said the mosquito was probably sent from Pete Desi to stop her from talking. Maybe. Listen, Diddy sent a mosquito spy. Listen, I'm just saying. Listen. You guys, listen, I know it's all fun and games. Don't talk about other YouTubers in my live stream, okay? I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all, I don't know what is going on, but please do not talk about other stuff going on in the stream. Please be respectful, because at the end of the day, I don't want anybody else caught up in anything. Can we just please keep it respectful? Okay, so anyway, back to what I was saying. There's a lot going on with Diddy. There's stuff going on with Diddy and 50 Cent. There's something going on with Gene Deal. Again, this is the last thing I'll say before I go. It's so funny to me that Gene Deal, right, who knows all of Diddy's secrets and knows all, it's so funny to me that Diddy has allowed Gene Deal to stay, to never to get sued. I'm sorry, to do what he wants. And not even that, right? Oh, look, I think my camera's back. Can you guys see me? Not even that. Gene Deal has also made some claims about Dana DeCane and what's going on. Have you guys actually heard that? Have y'all heard that? Listen, all I know is somebody said never put your cam on. I can put my cam on. My cam's on all the time. I'm just trying to say that my thing is thing. Let's see. Will it work now? Hi, everybody. It's me, Tisa. I'm back. Okay, y'all. Okay, fine. I'm back. So anyway, right? I'm back, right? Yes. So y'all heard what Gene Deal was actually saying. Some people think that Diddy is hiding in the UK because he wants to escape prosecution. The only thing is, baby, you won't have to go to Malta or wherever, because the UK and the US does have extradition treaties. I'm telling y'all, he is literally trying to rebuild this image. But a lot of people says that he's also taking meetings out there because, again, he is a money-making machine. And at one point, you saw how he got the BET Vanguard. He was an approved handler of like the hip hop community and all this other stuff, right? Remember when he was like at voting drives, chilling with politicians, doing all this stuff? A lot of people are trying to see if his power can be salvaged, because at the end of the day, well, I think one of the reasons why Diddy was allowed to run amok is because he was a tool for the rich and the very powerful. Now, listen, it pains me to say that, because I swear to God, some of y'all would be in my comments about the Illuminati, and I used to just snicker and be like, y'all tripping. But now that we see what's actually happening with Diddy, now I'm actually looking and be like, wow, I think y'all was actually really right about it. There is something, again, I'm not saying like this and that, and eyes wide shut, but was not what he was doing with Cassie, eyes wide not shut, was not the what's going on with these powerful people. And the fact that Diddy is trying to salvage his reputation, as much as people want to say, oh my God, powerful people tried to destroy Diddy, to me, even more so, it seems like powerful people are trying to build Diddy back up, because Diddy was useful for the hip hop community, for the urban community, as the person that what mobilized people, love, make sure you rock the boat, do this, do that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think that they're willing to count Diddy out. It does look like, I'm going to show the video tomorrow. I just can't like press play because nothing's playing because the internet's too slow, you know. Again, I know what, hold on. Let me block somebody. Let me see. Hold on. This is my favorite thing to do, is block people. Hold on. It gives me so much joy. There are no mods. It's just me tonight. Let me find Tony Brooks because everybody's saying get him up. Listen. There we go. Anywho, there we go, right? No, Tony, you're gone. Okay, there we go. No, I didn't kill the mosquito. It's still messing with me. It's been effing with me all day. I can't curse because family's around. It's been effing with me all day. I am like, no internet. It's hot as hell, which is a plus. No internet. It's hot as hell. And there's mosquitoes stalking me. Like, I don't know. I need some type of quality control. Like, I don't know. So anyway, right? You know, literally, and the family vacations are stressing me out. But let me stop talking because there's probably a few family members in the chat and they're going to tell my mom and dad on me. So I'm having a lot of fun. You know, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Right? Yeah. So anyway, it's nice. Let me shut up before I get in trouble again. Anyway, y'all, right? All I do want to say is the video will be up tomorrow. I'm going to do a heavy upload day and make up for this. And just to make up for this live, if you guys are watching, I will do another live tomorrow night. And I will make sure that the internet is actually good. Okay? My daddy will, I'll make sure that the internet is that good, even if we got to get like the Starlink or whatever Elon Musk's thing is. Because I know somebody got one of them somewhere. All right, you guys. Anyway, you know, who said I travel a lot? Yeah, I do travel a lot. What y'all want me to do? Sit in the corner of the house making videos? I can pretty much work anywhere I go. Thank goodness. So anyway, y'all, I'll joke. And plus, my family is so spread out, you know, and I do have a little venture. I keep saying I want to make travel vlogs, but honestly, I suck at editing and I don't care enough. Like once I take the pictures, maybe they'll make a montage at my funeral. You know, all the things I'll say. And, you know, when I'm at the funeral, I can, you know, my great grandchildren will be like, ooh, great grandma was doing it. You know, you'll see me like doing it, right? You know, tooted up, got the sunglasses down, right? Literally eating some pineapple with some mango juice dripping down my neck. Yes, that's going to be me at my obituary. What do you call it? The eulogy, when they play the reel of your highlights. That's when y'all will finally see my travel videos. That's what y'all gonna see in my travel videos. But anyway, literally, I'm gonna be like, Grandma lived. Grandma lived. You better live too. Don't let that man. Anyway, honestly, all jokes aside, guys, I swear to God, tomorrow it's gonna be a heavy upload day. I'll put it up in videos. And just to make up for this live, I'll go live tomorrow, but it's gonna be more fun because everything is going to actually be together. You know what I'm saying? All right. Listen, y'all. Let me get out of here. Thanks for joining. I swear tomorrow's going to be better. But thank you for rocking with me. And I do have some good tea, but I need the video to actually put it together. Anyway, y'all, talk to y'all later. Bye.